Oh. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that's too high up. Ooh. That should be... Actually, no, that's too low. How about do that? Let me see who's here. Simon, hello. Caroline, hello. Hello. Just waiting for more people to get in here because it's technically not 8 o'clock yet. What time is it? 7:54. Yeah, we got 5 minutes. Hello. Let's see. Ominikev, hello. Aiden, hello. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How are you doing? I'm well. I'm doing well right now. Oh, well enough, but. Drevian, hello. Jordan F. Company, hello. Am I losing my voice? I will get into that. There's been things that have been happening the past week. But right now, I'm healing. I will get into that for sure. Hello. Jazzy Jazz, hi. Hi. Small M, hello. He says E, hello. It was fun watching all the picture changes while waiting. Was it showing all the picture changes? Oh no. I'm embarrassed now. I'm sorry. YouTube live stream thumbnail thing is very funny because it doesn't account for, you could be very close to the frame and it'll like show so much above you and it gets really strange. I guess before the live stream actually officially starts, I can show, I got a Rudolph recently. Rudolph is like my favorite Christmas character design. So I love Rudolph. Mia T-Toon, hello. Oh, Rudolph doesn't sound like that. Rudolph is like, why y'all making fun of my red nose? I think your red nose is pretty cool. And they both go over here. Let me see. It says, hello, Rudolph. Yeah, Rudolph is so cool. He's got a little hat on. You can see his little... They didn't fully sculpt his head, so you can't actually take the hat off, but I like that he has his little hat flaps. You can do that. You can take his scarf off, I'm sure. That's fully sculpted and everything. Rudolph. He's an amazing stock puppet. He is. I mean, I haven't seen the actual movie itself in years and years, but it's, I saw a photo of it on some website and I forgot how disgusting some of the models looked in that movie. That movie is old. It's wonderful, but like some frames are like not pleasant. Let me see here. 7:57. I shouldn't have started the stream this early, but it is what it is. I love the Rudolph plush too. He's really cool. I got a lot of cool stuff that I want to show in videos at some point. I just don't know how just yet. I got a Supersonic figure. This is from the Sonic movie 2. They did an entire new wave of figures for the movie for some reason, and it came out recently. The movie came out in April, and I saw it at Walmart, and I was like, I need to get him because I love Supersonic so much. They released a Supersonic figure for the movie that was like this big as part of a playset back in April, and it was so small the eyes were wrong, but this one's nice, and he's bigger, and I love him a lot. So he's over there. Let's see here. When does it get? There's no giveaway. I didn't mention a giveaway for this stream. And Sasha and Marcy's Cartoon World. Hello. The power to summon chili dogs. Yeah, right? I love that movie to death. I sure do. I have the Blu-ray for the movie on my shelf over there, and it's completely sealed. Love the eyeliner. Thank you. Plushes and Showbiz 2000. Hello. I have the Blu-ray for the Sonic movie too over there. It's completely sealed. It has the comic and everything, and I don't intend to open it anytime soon. Unless I want to watch the movie, which I can probably watch on Paramount Plus and keep it sealed, but I don't know. Speaking of Sonic, any spoiler-free thoughts on Sonic Frontiers and contemplating on getting it? I did a video recently, the writing of Sonic Frontiers. I talked about the writing without any spoilers. If you don't want to watch that video, you want to get your game experience first. Without any spoilers at all, this to me is the best Sonic title since Generations. It has the best writing since Unleashed. I enjoyed it so much, actually. Oh, I have it on Nintendo Switch, so it's a cartridge, but I got the Steelbook because I pre-ordered it from GameStop. So this is the steel case that it came in. And Sonic Unleashed is a very, very important game to me in my life. So I decided that I wanted to put that in here. So Sonic Unleashed is in here. And Frontiers is like the new Unleashed for me. So I think you will really enjoy it. I would get it. I'd probably, if you're going to get it, you might as well get it around this time because it's going to be on sale. I don't think it's worth $60, which it's going for now. I think it's on like $40 now for like Black Friday stuff. So if you want to get it now, I'd absolutely get it because it's a great title. Yeah, the characters are really good in Frontiers. Do you like Rankin Bass Christmas specials? I know the name. I'm not entirely familiar with that specifically. Let me see if I missed anything. Happy holidays to you too, Mia. Happy holidays. Yeah, it's Christmas time now. Thanksgiving is over. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Was it good? I hope so. My Thanksgiving was pretty nice. We spent it at my parents' house, then we went to Dee's parents' house and had a good time. Thanksgiving was very nice. If you celebrate it, of course. I guess it would just be America. Thanksgiving was all right. Kind of chilled and watched the parade. That's good. It was good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I don't normally watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. I usually just watch for the balloons and then I cut it off. I'm sure a lot of people do. Yeah, I didn't get to watch the balloons this year. I think I forgot. I think I might have been playing Splatoon. Yep. It is 8 o'clock. So I guess the stream is officially started. What do you think of the White Room segments in season 9? Barney? I haven't actually watched through season 9, but I know of what you're speaking of. I probably would have to watch through season 9 to get a full opinion on it. I feel like I'm not really going to be into it, but like I probably just need a fresh perspective on it when I get to it at some point. We normally watch the parade, but this year football took priority. Oh, that's all right. Happy 3K subs. Thank you. I'm gonna get into that too as well, for sure. Okay, so now that it's officially 8 o'clock, or past that, I can get into everything that's been going on recently. It's been a little bit, it's been a little bit since I've done a Barney video. It's been, 2 weeks, maybe longer? I don't know. I don't like saying it's been a little bit because usually when I say that, that means that it's been like a few days. So, but because of my own work ethic, 1 week feels like forever if I'm not working on anything. So, let me just get into what's been happening. The most recent video that I posted on the channel, the writing of Sonic Frontiers, was on Sonic Frontiers. It was going to be a longer video where I reviewed the entire game. I was planning to do a full hour, and I realized that that would be, 1, I would be overstepping and I wouldn't have time to do Barney stuff. 2, I knew that would be me overworking just because I really enjoy Sonic content and I wanted to make something big, knowing that I didn't have enough time to do that. So I just based it on the writing. Now, when I put that video out, I didn't entirely have a plan for what would come after that. When it comes to Barney stuff and just stuff in general, for the rest of the year, I would just go with the flow. You know, I have a lot of different ideas for stuff that I want to do that don't require planning. I can just sit down and record it, right? And last week, I got the flu, and it was the worst that I've ever felt. I've never been as sick in my life. I've never been as sick as I was the last few days. I couldn't move. My wow, I can't even speak now. My throat was sore. My chest felt like someone had their hands and just pressing on it all day long. My head was like throbbing. It was probably one of the worst. No, it was. It was awful. I had to call out of work and all that kind of stuff. I didn't have time to even think about making anything. And at the time, I didn't even know it was the flu. I legitimately thought that I had like the virus. And I just had to sit that out for a few days. And because of that, I think that sort of brought my own mental health down a little bit. When I got the flu, it was Dee's birthday. Her birthday was on the 20th. Happy birthday, Dee. I forgot to make a post on the channel. But her birthday was on the 20th. And again, like I had the flu. And it made me really upset because one, I was extremely weak. Two, I didn't really get to celebrate with her and do fun things because I couldn't go anywhere. And that made me feel worse. Third of all, I didn't have a plan for like new videos. And when that happens, my mind, I start to panic. And I'm like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to get a video out, I have to do this, I have to make sure I do this, get this out in the right time. And I just start going into overload. Not to mention, I also have a physical job, so I'd have to go into work, put videos aside and do that, and have to deal with whatever stress comes with that. And it just got to be so much. Then on top of that, on Dee's birthday, when I was weak, was when we got the news that Jason David Frank passed away. And I think that is what broke everything. Because it's not something that you ever, it's not something that you'd ever expect. And it got me thinking about, it got me thinking about a lot of things. Stuff like that really makes you think like about what you've been through, the things that you go through, and the things that a lot of people go through. And I think that's one of the main things that I wanted to talk about, because, you know, when you hear mental health, it's always put under this broad umbrella. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just how you're doing. And everyone has something. It doesn't matter if it's your friend, if it's your family, if it's someone across the street. Everyone has something. And it's something that a lot of things, we don't really think about it. I mean, I've been through a lot. The past couple years, I mean, look at me. I'm making a YouTube channel about Barney the dinosaur. But 2 years ago, I was at my brink. 2 years ago, I looked the end right in the face. I did. And look at me now. Look at me now. Now I'm sitting on an empire where I'm talking about a facet from my childhood that initially was just supposed to be part of my childhood and never brought back. And it's part of my living. And basically, like, I could tell you guys some stories about things that I went through, and you wouldn't even believe it. So all I'm saying is, you know, keep the people that you know close to you. You know, ask how they're doing, because you never know. You'll never know what someone's going through. They could put on a smile, they could put on a frown, they could put on any face. You'll never know what someone's hiding. Just check on people. And you know, we keep each other in check. We always keep each other in check. That's what we're for. Everyone has someone. Everyone has something. And even the fact that you're here right now, looking at me, listening to me, means that you've beaten a lot of odds. It does. The fact that you're here right now listening to me means that you made it. And the fact that you're here right now, I'm proud of you. Sometimes people need to hear that. And again, like I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful to be where I am. It doesn't matter how my head is. I know that I have people here for me, and I know that I'm always going to be okay, even if I don't feel okay. And sometimes it's easy to forget. But again, I'm very grateful that you're all here with me and that we can talk about a purple dinosaur and smile. So I thank you. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you all are well. And I forgot what I was about to say. New videos? Okay, so there are there are new things that I want to work on. And a lot of them are, none of them are really reviews for the rest of the year. I think I'm done with reviews for this year. Next year, we'll start ramping things up some more. I've been telling people 2023 will be the rise of Rainbow Line because I want to grow and expand and make things bigger and bigger. So 2023, you know, Hedge Spotlight will keep coming back. That's what I plan to do. And it's going to be very fun. Now, for the rest of the year, I was talking to Dee about an idea that I had for December that I don't want to give out just yet, but I think it would be something that's really fun. It is Barney related, and we'll just see how that goes, but I think it would be a very fun little thing to do. Let me see. Are we getting any more art stage? You know, I don't know if I mentioned this in the past video or the past live stream, but I do have art pieces that are recorded that I never did anything with. I time-lapsed them and everything, but I never did any commentary for it. I could release those and then just keep doing more art stage stuff. There is something that I want to do where I talk about my favorite art pieces that I've done as a quick little video kind of thing. that's something for sure. More compilations for people that like the long form stuff. I can put things together for that. Let's see, I used to do animations on another channel, and I want to bunch those together and bring it here because that was a very big part of my life, and I think it would be really nice to show people what I used to work on. Let's see, and even just expanding, because I've been wanting to do a lot more when it comes to, you know, like Splatoon and Sonic the Hedgehog, Kirby, Pokemon. Like I want to do collection videos, maybe little can I speak? Little short snippet gameplay videos, that kind of stuff. I think that would be really fun just because I have a lot of fun making jokes and doing stuff like that. So if I brought the editing from my reviews and or like unboxings and stuff to like the gaming stuff that I do, I think that would be a good mix. Gotta go. Okay, thank you, Jazzy. Have a good one. Yeah, Power Rangers too. I think that would be really nice. Barney. Let me see. I want to do. Okay, I know people have been asking about Barney and Friends season 5 and 6. I haven't started watching season 5 yet. That is something that I've been wanting to get started on, maybe next week or something. That's not confirmed, but like I do want to try and do something with that because it has been a little bit since season 4. I don't remember when that video was posted. That was like, I can't even guess. It's been a little bit for sure. But I do want to get started on that because we're very close to the Hit Entertainment years, and I think that'll be really fun. I want to take a look at the home videos that Barney put out from 1990, like 5 through 8 or even 2000, because there's a lot of them. I'm not if I do, I'll either do them very bite-sized or I will do them one at a time and put them together, because there's no way, there's so many of them, and a lot of them there's not much for me to even say. So they might be little like bite-sized reviews probably. I'm not sure, but just expect that at some point in the near future. For sure. Let's see, what else is there? Barney in Outer Space is absolutely one of them. Let's see, are there more Power Rangers related content coming out in the future? Oh, for sure. I got to think about what I would want to do, but like a collection type video is certainly something that I want to start doing for a lot of different franchises. Even they put out a lot of Barney home videos. I'm looking at all of them right now. I could probably show you guys my shelf in a couple minutes if you guys would want to see that. Barney in 10 words or less. Barney changed my life forever, and I love him. So that's 8. Yay! Do you feel that Barney needs a slight makeover? I think Barney needs to come back first, and then he can change how he looks. I hope Mattel is doing something, because the documentary, the I Love You, You Hate Me, was like a drop in the bucket. It really didn't reinvigorate anything. It honestly, when it came out, it didn't feel like people were really like talking about it, which is kind of strange. I saw people here and there, but like it wasn't like mainstream when it came out. It was before, but like when it dropped, it hit people watched it, and then it just sort of faded off. And that's what I kind of expected would happen. But I mean, so Mattel, I don't know what you're doing, but do something. I don't know. You hear that? Daniel Kaluuya is looking for someone to play Barney in the suit for the movie, which means the movie will be using the suit effect just like the TV show. I don't, I really don't want to say too much more on that movie, quote unquote, because we still don't know. We haven't seen anything, not a leaked set photo, not a leaked costume, whatever, suit actor, whatever, or actors. So there's not really anything to go off of aside from him saying things, and you know, I just want to see something. If they release something, I will make a video on it. But like, there's not really all that much to go off of. There were some folks who watched it, but there was nowhere near the buzz the original trailer got. Yeah, yeah, and that's again like that's exactly what I expected too. I Love You, You Hate Me got a lot of buzz because of the fact that people remembered Barney and they were going to talk about things that Mattel would never, right? That's why it piqued so much interest. But then when it dropped, it's like when companies make a gritty version of a kid's movie or a kid's show into a movie, right? People talk about the trailer, but then no one goes to see the actual movie, and that's not on like the movie company or Scout or anything like that. That's mainly on our culture. Like the excitement comes from the idea, but then a lot of people don't even bother to go see it, and it's really upsetting because I feel like a lot of people should have watched that documentary. It wasn't perfect, but like it was competent for sure. There's a lot of things that could have been cut out, but like it was a competent documentary. It's just that a lot of people didn't watch it, and I wish it got more recognition because, you know, Barney is big. Barney was very big. Let's say it that way. I forgot about that Barney movie's existence. Yeah. It's been a little bit. Not even really. It was, what was it, like October something? I don't remember when it came out. October 11th or something like that. Confident isn't a bad way to sum it up. Yeah. it worked, question mark? October 12th, that's what it was. Yeah. I already forgot. But it was definitely a documentary. What can we see? All your Barney? Yeah, I'll show you guys my Barney tapes in just a second. I actually rearranged my shelf so that they can better fit. Sorry if I sound kind of hoarse. My throat or my voice is just coming back. I had a sore throat for a while. Have you played Sonic Frontiers? I got my copy. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I made it. The most recent video on this channel is a video on Sonic Frontiers. If you want to check that out, it is right now on the channel, for sure, for sure. But probably don't watch it if you don't want to be spoiled, because it's very spoiler heavy on like the writing and the characters and all that. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys my Barney tape shelf. Are you guys excited? We have to go. See you later. Have a good day or night, whatever. Oh, wherever you at. Okay. Hi. See you. Thank you for showing up. Let's see. Oh. Let me see if I can do it this way. Let me move my stuff over here. Oh, yes, the backyard, for everyone that just joined, I did mention that a Backyard Gang member might have messaged me. Please stay tuned for that. Thank you for reminding me. Who is that? Gabriel. Thank you for reminding me, because I do want to talk about that. If you want to go to Facebook, tell people that Hedge is talking about a Backyard Gang member that contacted him and said something weird, because I'm going to talk about it. Go on Instagram, tell your friends to come to this stream right here, and I'm going to talk about it. I should have put it in the title. Go to Twitter, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to Barney History Fans. Don't do that. Do not do that. But go to Barney Facebook groups, except for Barney History Fans. Do not do that. And tell them. But before that, I'm going to show you guys my I don't remember what I just said. the tapes. So this is what my Barney tape shelves look like. Of course, they're all in order. I've probably shown them, or this shelf at some point in a video or something. I've got them all in order. That Day at the Beach, back here at show 3, which is chronologically at least. Waiting for Santa, Campfire Sing-Along. I think Campfire Sing-Along and Waiting for Santa are the only ones from the Backyard Gang that aren't in a slipcase. B-Vids, hello. Spam Barney plush fans. No, please don't do that. If you want to tell them I'm about to talk about something, you can. It's actually slightly related to Barney plush fans, so there's that. Let's see, Rock with Barney, Magical Musical Adventure, Barney and Friends. I basically put slipcover protections on like the ones that meant the most to me. Like for instance, right here. Let's see. If you guys remember, I did a video. I got a hello Andrew. I got my mind is blanking so hard. I got a sealed copy of 3 Wishes from 1988 or 89. I don't remember, but it was one of the first runs of the tape that had Sandy Duncan on the front, and it came with the sing-along cassette, and this is very rare. I didn't have any better place to put it to protect it, so it's in a VHS case, but it'll forever be in here, so it's protected. And 1988, 9, 80, what? I don't know. What? Never mind. Anyways, oh, and this is the tape right here. My pride and joy. One of the most valued pieces of my collection. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's wonderful. Never open. Well, it's open now, but it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to put it back in here. So now I have 2 copies of 3 Wishes. All right. And there. I put a slipcase over Magical Musical Adventure, the re-release. Just because I like the case so much. Plus, I gained a newfound, like, appreciation for this tape. I kept watching it a lot, like, a couple months ago. For whatever reason, I just love this home video a lot. And I'm not entirely sure why. It's just very cozy. Let's see, what are you guys talking about? Tuki Dookie, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I appreciate you all for stopping by. That sounded like Sonic. Thanks for stopping by. That's a pretty snazzy performance there. Okay, there we go. Put that in there. Ooh. And then, of course, you know, Imagination Island, Barney Live in New York City. I meant to put Making New Friends in one because that's very important to me as well. But I didn't. So there's that. This little thing sticking out is a pin light. It's from a girl group that I used to watch when I was in high school. Kamen Rider Girls. And I just got this from their Japanese store. So it doesn't really have a place, so I just put it on the Barney shelf because, I don't know, pink. Barney's almost pink, so might as well, you know. Christmas books, Easter book, and yeah, that's the Barney tape shelf. And on the bottom is just all of my Barney plushes, or most of them at least. They're just in there, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and stuff. Oh, I gotta put the Christmas Barneys out on the couch or something soon because it's going to be Christmas time. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Somebody's in there's a Thanksgiving Barney book? Really? Why am I not surprised? I would love that. I would love a Thanksgiving Barney book. Okay. Let me move this. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Okay. So, Gabriel mentioned, will you wear a plastic bag while we chat? No. Do you think the new Barney movie will be on par with Christopher Robin? I just want to see what the Barney movie looks like. I just want to see something. Give me something. Give me something. Looking at the copy of Caring Means Sharing you have on the top shelf, one thing I really love about the Time Life videos is that they make you feel like you're watching the show on PBS. Yes, 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 yes. I saw a re-upload of like one of the Time Life videos on YouTube. I haven't actually put that tape in, but like it very much just invigorates you with the feeling of watching a TV show on PBS. It's very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that Backyard Gang thing. Go to Facebook, tell people. No. Okay, so let me turn the music off real quick because what happened was very strange to me. And I still don't understand what happened. So when did I post that video? A couple months ago. Remember when I made a video about Barney plush fans and the situation that happened with that? In that video, I talked about making Barney like keychains. I thought I had one sitting around. I guess not. I was making Barney keychains out of resin, and I was like giving them out to people. The lady that played Tina in Barney and the Backyard Gang, and Barney and Friends, what was her name? I forget her name. If anyone could tell me her name, so I don't just call her Tina. Jessica Zucha, that's her name. An account with her name commented on that video. The video is still up. The comments are still up, so you can probably see it. You'll probably see it. It said Jessica Marie Zucha. I think that's what it said. That's her middle name, right? Anyway, it said Jessica Zucha. She commented on that video and she said, "Hey, hon, I would like one. I played Tina and Barney or whatever." And I was like, prove it. Because the thing is, anyone can just make an account. Anyone can just make an account, put on a profile picture from some social media, and then put the name and say, I'm this, right? David Joyner has commented on my videos a few times before, and his account is just his name. And I had to look it up to make sure it was him, because sometimes people just do that, right? And so I was like, prove it. That's all I said, too. Like, I didn't even really put any snark or anything in it. I just said, prove it. Now, I didn't get a response until a good couple weeks after, I think. And I wasn't pressed about it, right? I wasn't pressed because, if it was her, I don't expect her to be checking her YouTube inbox every day, right? Like, why would you? Like, it's like an email, you don't just go and check it every day, like, if you don't need to. So I wasn't pressed about it. I got a response from her. And she said, "Hi, yes, this is me. This is a photo of me and my daughter. It doesn't exist anywhere on the internet." And because before that, her profile picture was a picture of her, not as Tina, of course, but like of her as her normal, how old she is now, right? When she said this is a photo of me and my daughter, she changed her profile picture to a picture of her and a child, which I'd assume is her daughter. And I saved the photo. I backwards searched it through Google and everything. It didn't exist anywhere else. To my knowledge, I didn't find anything. So immediately I was like, this is Jessica Zucha. This is the woman that played Tina and Barney, and she's asking for one of the keychains that I made of Barney. So my response was to, hello plushes. My response was, message me on any of my social media that's in the description of this video, and or use my business email on the channel page to reach me, so we can continue the conversation and everything. And I didn't get a response back. And see, this is the thing, because I don't understand if that was real or not, because a lot of things are telling me that it was real. But the lack of response. Now, keep in mind, that response that I made, let me see if I can pull it up because I don't remember exactly when I last responded to that. It's been long enough to where I could have easily forgotten that it happened. I really don't remember, but like the fact that there was no response after that is really strange to me. Let me see if I can find that video. What was it called? It was good. Whenever you look up my name or my channel name on YouTube, the Barney Plush Fans video is like usually the first thing that shows up, which is kind of embarrassing. I was humiliated by a Barney crew member. Yeah, there it is. Let's see here. Haven't responded. Let's see. B-Vids. Lardman. Druid. No. Where is it at? Oh my goodness, where is it at? I hope it hasn't been deleted. See, things like that, when people, oh man, how long has it been? I don't see it. No, I see, no, here it is. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Here it is. Can I, actually, I can show you guys, actually. Let me see. Oh, let me show you guys the comment. Okay, so she said, I want one. This is the real Jessica Marie Zucha. And I said, prove it. Hi, hon, I added a picture of me and my daughter, Mia. And I was like, okay. Messaged me through my social media and nothing. That was 3 weeks ago. It's been 3 weeks. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. So maybe it is real. Israel, the country. No, maybe it is real. I want to believe it's real. Sorry. And if it's real, then Mia, if it's real, then I have the honor of being able to say that Tina from Barney wanted a piece of my artwork. That's pretty dope. And the thing is, even if she had deleted it, if it was fake, like, I always screenshot everything. You know, there's been a lot of very important people that have come to the stage, to the Rainbow Line, to comment on different videos. Bob West has commented a few different times. David Joyner has commented a few different times. Stephen White, if you go on the Barney's Great Adventure, the movie review, you can see he's commented and he gives facts and answers questions about the movie, and about what he put in the movie that was taken out, and it's very interesting. Let's see, Larry Rifkin, the man that brought Barney to PBS in 1992, his daughter or granddaughter watched my review of I Love You, You Hate Me with him, and she commented on the video saying that they enjoyed it. So I always screenshot whenever someone important comes to the videos because it's so, it's an honor, you know? And I always want to be able to keep that with me because this channel was made for a reason, right? And I created this channel because I wanted to be the first. That was the main thing. You know, you have all of these channels. The Leora is Larry's daughter. Thank you. You have all these channels that make videos on different TV shows. Teletubbies, Bear in the Big Blue House, Johnny and the Sprites, I guess. And they always make videos on these children's shows, and like the production and everything. But no one, at the time when I made this channel, no one was doing that for Barney on a consistent basis. And not to where people are talking about the very niche things, right? And I wanted to make it a thing to where I could be the first to set that train in motion. Not to be the only one doing it, but to be the one to set it off, to break the ice, because it felt like no one was doing it, you know? And back in, well, this channel started in August of 2021, I believe. And then back in August, I immediately just set off on firing up videos because I wanted there to be enough stuff to where people can just go in and find this channel and then just have so much that they can go through. That is my main goal. I want to have so much for people to look at and to be able to just put on a playlist, go to sleep, and have this playing. And it's been successful, it seems like. You know, we've just passed, well, we didn't just pass, but a couple weeks ago, we passed 3,000 subscribers. That's crazy, and it's still growing. That's wild. I couldn't do that without you guys. When I rekindled my love for Barney back in June and July of last year, I never expected there to be a fan base as big as it is. You know, I mean, we're small and niche, but like we are a big community. And I knew like everything has a community, right? Everything has a fan base, but like I didn't think about the fact that Barney had one. You know, at that time, Barney was just a thing that I grew up with that I loved. Not this big thing that everyone, or at least a lot of people, are still resonating with. And it's still crazy to me to think that 3,000 people are here on this channel because of Barney. This guy right here, 3,000 people. And it's just 3,000 here. Mr. K's Clubhouse, T-Rific Tributes, Barney Builder, Sonic Hog, BViz94, our friend Barney. How did I forget that? Oh my goodness. And so many other people have thousands that are here because of this guy right here. It's so crazy. Oops. Oh, there we go. I can probably turn the music back on. Yeah, it's just wild. And I love being able to say that the second half of my living is because of this guy right here. This guy that I would watch when I was 6 and then forgot about through middle school, high school. And he came back into my life and gave me the means to keep living and pushing. This guy right here. And he brought you guys all here. He brought us all here. And it's really special. It's very special. He knew the fan base would be this big after 30 plus years. Exactly. It's ballooned in the past years. I believe it. A lot of people are upset. That's not what I meant to say. A lot of people are accepting. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Are we not going to talk about the fact Barney has no severe back issues from carrying generations of childhoods up to this point? It's true, though. He's been carrying. This man has been carrying. He's not a man, but this man's been carrying. It is absolutely wild. And we appreciate you, buddy. You. I didn't actually hit him. Hello. I ran out of things to talk about. Let's see. Barney deserves to continue making more content just like Sesame Street. See, what's so frustrating to me is that no one has concrete said why the show went off the air. We can come to our own conclusions and assume things that are probably right, but like no one has ever come out with a concrete reasoning for why the show stopped. And when it stopped, there was no trying to keep him there. Right? It's like he just sort of left the earth. And it's very strange because Barney would be so big right now. I believe it. There's so many things that have been happening in the world. People becoming more accepting of each other's race, sexuality, personalities, all this kind of stuff. And even just like life things in general. There's so many things Barney has not talked about. And I feel like Barney, people always say it, but Barney's needed now more than ever because there's so many things they could do with Barney and what he stands for that could resonate with people. And I don't know, it's just, I would love to see Barney come back in this age and talk about things that can help bring people together. Because I feel like it would be really nice, I don't know. Let's see. At least with where Barney was by the time it stopped, I think it was for the better Barney to discontinue production rather than continue to go on. At some point, Barney needed a break, for sure, because Barney had been going on from 1992 through 2010. And at some point, you're going to run out of steam. Barney went on with almost no breaks, essentially. For sure. At this point, I feel like the break's been enough. I feel like the break has been a little extensive. It's been 12 years. Most franchises go on break for like a few years and they come back with something big. But Barney just completely stopped, and then that was it. Like they didn't even bother to try anything else. At least from not what we've seen. It would be interesting to see how Barney would work in this day and age. Yes, exactly what I was saying. There's so many things Barney can be talking about that will make sense. It wouldn't be like you're throwing this onto Barney. It would make sense because it's a lot of the same thing he's been preaching since 1992. It's just love. That's all that it is. And again, like there's a lot that Barney hasn't talked about because he wasn't around for it, or he was around for it just at the tail end. You know what I mean? Anyways, I think that they should just try again. Get old people back, if they want to come back, and just try it again. Like, there's no shame in trying. You don't know unless you try. Now, even if they brought him back and it didn't work, I've sort of accepted that Barney will never be at his peak again. Barney's peak happened in the mid-90s, and we have everything that we need to show for that. We have Imagination Island. We have Barney's Great Adventure, the movie. We have the entirety of the Backyard Gang. We have all the home videos, fun and games, musical scrapbook, talent show, Barney in concert, everything. Let's Play School. We have everything to show for it. Barney has so much content that we already have that we accept is the classic works, and he won't be at his peak again. It just won't. It's not how that works. But there's no shame in trying, and that's the main thing. I would just love for Mattel to try something, that's just me. I'm just a Barney fan talking. I'm 23. I'm 23. I almost said 24. D is 24. I'm 23. I'm a 23-year-old child talking about Barney the dinosaur, and I would love to see him back. So Yep. They need to look at those final seasons and realize what went wrong. I think the thinking amongst the owners was that it was an old show that ran out of steam, not really the case. Yes, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that were going on with the whole Hit Entertainment. I would love to make a video about Hit Entertainment and Barney specifically. Not even on the seasons yet, but like I would love to do research and just put out of it, because there's a lot that went on with that company and Barney that led to, that was my stomach, if you heard that. I'm hungry. There's a lot of things that went on with Hit Entertainment and Barney that led to its downfall. And I would love to go into that, because it's very clear that that company did something with the show that it's gone now. So it could have something to do with the people behind the scenes putting conflict in the stories in season 11 that caused the viewership to lose steam. Yeah. Man, ain't that sad? That's crazy. I miss Lions Group. Despite a lot of hate going on in this world, don't you personally think we need Barney more than ever? Because I think it's time for Barney and the franchise to come back on its feet. I just think the break's been enough. It's been enough. It's been enough, and we've already had enough of them saying, you know, oh, we're going to put this out, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then do nothing. I'd rather them just put something out as opposed to saying that they're going to put something out. You know what I mean? Just surprise us, really. See, the thing is, too, if they do something, it's not going to be for us. It's going to be for kids, right? But, like, I just want to see Barney come out with something. Just do something. They haven't done anything, you know? And that's really all there is to it, I think. What I find heartwarming is that when I went on as Barney on Halloween, people instantly knew who he was. No, absolutely. People, and that's the thing, people love Barney. People remember Barney. People know that Barney was on PBS. People know that Barney was there for their kids. People remember Barney. But kids have no way of creating fond memories with Barney unless it's the old stuff that already exists. There's nothing new for them to take in. And that's a very big opportunity for Mattel that they haven't been able to, that they haven't capitalized on. You know, they bought, what was it again? They bought Hit Entertainment, right? They didn't buy Barney specifically. Barney just came with it, right? And man, I see a lot of bad things happening with that, because that's the same thing that happened with Power Rangers. It wasn't like Hit, where they were being acquired by another random outside company. Let's see. I remember they bought Hit specifically because they wanted Thomas. They explicitly, okay, that makes sense. I see a lot of bad things with that, because that's the same thing that happened with Power Rangers. In 2001 or 2002, Disney bought Fox Kids. You know, everything that came with Fox Kids, but Power Rangers went with it. And they didn't want Power Rangers. They bought Fox Kids and Power Rangers came with it. Power Rangers was already a billion-dollar franchise. So they weren't just going to let it die. They could make money off of it. But they didn't want it. So every year they would make a new Power Rangers, they would cut the budget because they didn't want it. And then eventually in 2010, they were like, okay, we don't want this anymore. They put it on a channel to where no one was going to watch it. And they blew the entire budget on it and had nothing after that. And then they sold it off. And what I fear with Barney is that because they didn't buy Barney specifically, they're going to get so bored, they're going to sell it off to someone else. And then we're going to be going through this exact same thing again. And I don't know, man. It's really unfortunate, because when they bought Barney was already done. Barney was off the air. So it's like, what were they gonna do? Make a new show? The show was already like 2 years gone. What was it? Wait, what? Mattel almost sold Barney off in 2013? I believe it. You know, it's really unfortunate. It's not even really Mattel's fault, I don't think. It's just, it's really unfortunate for Barney. Like, Barney is in this weird limbo right now. No one really knows. As Drew said, there were rumors that Mattel was looking for other companies to buy the other hit properties. Ultimately, that didn't happen. Wow. You know, I might take this part of the stream and then just like put this up as a separate video for people that want to see it, because I like talking about this kind of thing. Yeah, again, like, Barney's in a very, very weird limbo to where we don't know the fate of Barney right now. They keep saying that they want to do something, that they might put something out, that they're working on something, and then we see nothing. You know, that could easily just be them saying, you know, just to get people interested in the company. It's just, we all want the best for the purple guy. We all do. But I guess we just have to wait. Either Mattel will do something or someone will swoop in and try and take it. Who knows? But the fact that Barney is off the air could hinder that a lot. A lot. I mean, unless people realize, like, what Barney could do in this day and age, who knows? Jen says, in the early 2010s, Barney was still doing well overseas. That might be why they kept it, or simply because they didn't want to give another company the possibility to create competition. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Is that something that the most effort Mattel did with the Barney IP was a toy line they didn't advertise? What is that? What is with that? They don't even really make... Mattel doesn't make Barney merch anymore, which is strange. You could easily just do that and, like, not even have to say anything about it. People are going to buy it in the store. You could put Barney merch in the stores, in Walmart, in Target, not say nothing, and you will sell all of it. How does Mattel not understand this? How do they not understand that kids know who Barney is? They don't have to be on TV. Kids know who Barney is. You could make Barney plush dolls, and I guarantee you they will sell out immediately. Kids know who Barney is. They do. And if they don't, their parents do, and they'll get them for their kids. There's a line of Barney plush in 2018, exclusive to Target. It sold well, but Mattel did no marketing. And that's so strange. I mean, even if they did marketing, they could do like nostalgic, like, remember me? Remember Barney? And do like a little commercial, or no, not commercial, that's probably too much. They could put it on like social media, you know? Then people will be like, oh, I remember Barney. And then they'll go buy it online. They'll buy it at the store. They'll be scalping it, selling it for $200. There's so much they could do, and they're not doing it. They're not. It's money. It's free money. They're printing it out in the little printer and getting arrested. It's free money, and they're not doing it. Make it make sense. I bet you can't. You won't. Smelly? You're not smelly. Let's see. 2018. Doesn't Mattel not have the masters to anything pre-hit anymore? I'm sure Mattel has the masters for everything they need, but they're too lazy to use them. Well, I'm sorry, not Mattel, 9 Story. I'm sure Mattel has everything, right? 9 Story is the one that's in charge of, like, distributing it. And there's really no telling what they have, honestly. By the quality of the YouTube channel, you wouldn't be able to tell like if they have masters at all, because they just take stuff from other people, you know. I don't think 9 Story was even provided with anything pre-season 7. Probably not. Probably not. When the Lions offices closed in 2017, the Masters were moved to Fisher Price's building in New York. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I'm saying is they may not be sitting on a gold mine, but they're sitting on something pretty close. And I don't know. Maybe we'll see something someday. I hope. Yeah, I'll probably. Marcus, how was you and Dee's Thanksgiving yesterday? It was pretty good. Thank you. We had food. I actually didn't eat that much because I was coming off of the flu, so I didn't have much of an appetite. But like, we had fun. It was a lot of fun. It was very nice. We watched TV. We watched Shark Tank, and it was very cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to take part of this stream and like upload it separately because I think people would be interested in seeing what everyone has to say in the chat and all that kind of stuff, and just hearing, I guess, my thoughts on like the entertainment stuff, right? I think that would be really interesting. Let's see here. It'd be a good little highlight too. Let's see here. Opinion on that Barney fan who asked a question for someone called Blackbuster. What? I could imagine if Golden Bear was actually licensed by Mattel to make a Barney plush again or commercialize it. Does Golden Bear even still exist? Do they still do stuff? They probably do. I don't know. I am not sure. I'm just reading what you guys are saying. What was the purpose of releasing that Barney Eco plush earlier in the year? What led Mattel to specifically doing that? Well, Mattel didn't do that. That was Character. It was a company called Character. And see, that's, I don't want to keep saying that's the thing. That's like my catchphrase tonight. Mattel knows that people know Barney, right? So what they're doing is they're licensing other companies to make Barney stuff. Company comes and says, hey, we want to make a Barney thing. Mattel's like, sure, go ahead. You got the license. Here, let me give you a license. This is your license. You are legally able to make Barney stuff. That's what they do. And the company makes Barney stuff, and people are excited. Mattel's not making anything. Oh, well, they're making money, but like they're not making Barney stuff, which is very bizarre to me because they are a toy company. I'm sorry. They're making toys for everything but Barney. And the companies that are making Barney stuff right now that they're licensing are selling them and selling out. Remember when the Eco Barney, I was about to drink this. Remember when the Eco Barney came out? It sold out. It was very quick. It was very quick. People were coming and buying it. Why isn't Mattel doing anything? I don't know. The company that made the Eco Barney did Barney toys in many markets for many years. That toy is essentially a non-talking version of their old I Love You. Yeah. I mean, that let me get that one, actually. Okay. This is a plush that Jen sent me. Woo! I watched him and the bow came off, but it's right here. Anyways, this pattern, it's not the same, but like it's very similar. They loved using this pattern. This pattern is everywhere, and I didn't really realize it until this Barney came out, but they did so much with this general idea and pattern. There are so many plushes that look like this. It's actually kind of crazy. It ended up becoming like a standard towards the latter end of Barney's lifetime. And companies just do it. They just make this. They make their own versions of this. And I mean, it works. This is probably my favorite one just because he's so soft and small. But like, yeah, they love using this idea and pattern for a lot of different plushes. It's kind of crazy, which it's not too different from this, right? I mean, that's just what Barney does, right? I wish that someone would try and make a replica of this, because I think it's probably not going to sell well off of nostalgia all that much. I'm sure people will grab onto it and be like, "Oh, I remember that." But like, you could do something with this if you like made a replica of it and like maybe marketed it and something. It would work, I think. No one is doing it though, so. And that Barney is not. Barney is very niche at this point. He's very obscure. Because they let him become obscure, and you know, things that we would want that's very specific probably will never happen because of that. You know, you're not going to see replicas of the original doll being sold around or anything, unless it's by like a creator, like a character creator. Let's see, what are y'all saying? Let's see here. They redesigned the plush toys around the time Riff was introduced. It was the standard design until the 2018 Fisher-Price line. Yeah, I mean, and again, like it works. It's just they did so much with it. So a lot of them look the same. But it does look like Barney. I was asking myself, oh, wait, what? Deanna, hello. Hello. It would be cool to see the Dakin doll be redesigned and sold, if not for nostalgia. Yeah, right? I mean, it's about time. I mean, there's no harm in it either. I was asking myself fairly recently why it is that a lot of Barney plush dolls don't look like Barney at all. Because Barney's a very specific looking character, right? Like, it looks very specific. Like, this captures the idea of Barney better than so many other dolls do. Like, even this one, I mean, it looks like if, I don't know, man. I have a perfect example right here. Oh. Like, a lot of Barney plush capture the idea of Barney, but don't look like Barney. Like, look at his face. Now imagine the suit, right? Use your imagination and place an image of the suit facing forward over top of this. All right? Do you see the suit? Now have the suit fade out and just see this. It doesn't really, it's not as, it doesn't, I mean, and again, like, it captures the idea, but it doesn't look like what you'd imagine. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. All I'm saying is, I think this captures the idea of his face better than this does. They always do this with the tail too. Why is the tail always like standing up like this? It's not accurate. They always do that. They've always done that. Except for this one. This one's correct. They always try to make him look like the suit, but then they forget halfway through that it's supposed to be a stuffed animal, so they have to compensate for that. And it just ends up looking like a strange version of the two. But this one perfectly, I think, keeps the idea of, oh, he's a stuffed animal first and foremost. And this is what he would look like. And then they never did it again, so. What am I talking about? Maybe the tail stands up so they can make it look like he's sitting down. I guess so. But see, that's the thing, though. Because there it is again. That's the thing. Because this one does that perfectly anyway. The tail is down like it's supposed to be, but then his feet are down so that he can do that. So he can be sitting or standing. It doesn't, like, you could say he's sitting or standing. This one, it's like, yeah, but he can't stand at all. Even if he did, like, the tail is not going to let him stand. He can only ever sit. It's like, that's fine. I don't know why I'm complaining. I just realized there's no reason for me to be complaining. I'm so sorry. The Dakin doll looks at least like he's standing up. I guess that's the impression I always get. Yeah, he looks like he's standing. I mean, it's the most accurate, I think, because Barney doesn't sit. That's the thing. How many times have I said that tonight? Barney doesn't sit. He sat once in Waiting for Santa, and they didn't do it again. Don't come and tell me, oh, he sat down in episode 478. I don't care. Barney hasn't sat down since Waiting for Santa. So why are they making stuffed animals that let him sit down? That's not accurate. That's wrong. He stands. Look at the boy. He stand. The movie. Don't talk. No, that's wrong. Because he's still standing because his feet are on the ground. You hear that, guys? If you're sitting down, your feet are on the ground. You're not actually sitting. Everyone watching the stream right now, you're not actually sitting. Sorry. He sat in episode 478. I'm sure he did. Just like me. You will never see Barney sitting down. Yeah, absolutely not. The tail will snap right off. What have we been talking about for the last 76 minutes? This stream's been going on for longer than I thought it would. Episode 478 of a Tuesday. Man, they was working overtime. I'm probably gonna watch a Barney tape when I end the stream and eat food and stuff. What should I watch? I'm looking at my shelf right now. I don't know what I should watch. I'm thinking between Imagination Island, Magical Musical Adventure, Barney live in New York City, and one of the season 1 episodes just to reminisce, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what I want to watch. There are things that I haven't seen, but I'm very conflicted on if I want to react to those for the first time on a video or just watch them now. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Let's see. People are saying Imagination Island. See, Imagination Island is legitimately in my top 5. It's probably closer to 1 than anything else. I feel like I see it too often, though. I can probably recite it word for word. Sometimes I just like putting in a season episode, Families Are Special or Barney's Best Manners, just something random that you would see on an episode of the show, and it's just very cozy. I think there's something very cozy of being an adult that's 23 and bundling up in a blanket with a snack or a food or a drink and just putting on a Barney tape. It's so, because it's I pay bills, I go to work, I can do whatever I want to do, and you're just watching Barney because you can. I love that. It's so nice. Imagination Island is one of the few Lions era products Hit ever gives attention to the point they re-released the special in 2010 with one of the ugliest looking covers I've ever seen. That is a video that I will do. The worst Barney covers, because there are some that are just too much for me. Absolutely. What caused the magical ball in Imagination Island to zoom into the closet and make a staircase? Barney. Barney did it. Led them on an adventure. What would be your unique motif for a brand new Power Rangers team? Animals, dinos. Well, I love dinosaurs. Can you tell? I would always do dinosaurs just because you can never go wrong. Dinosaurs are very popular. Dinosaurs and video games. I think that would work really well. Super Sendai's never done video games, or they're trying to with Don Brothers a little bit, but I think that would be really cool. one of the ugly. Yes, and when I saw, well, I'm sorry, Barney. When I saw the re-release for Barney's Imagination Island in 2010, the DVD cover, it was so, it made me like angry because it's like you can tell, and it's not even the designer's fault. Clearly, like it was someone that was given the task, and then they were just doing a job. But like it actually upset me. But anyway, do you ever see Jurassic Park 3? No, but I do know of not the cameo. I do know of the Barney Easter egg thing that's in it, for sure. I love how the first thing I noticed when I look back onto the stream is one Barney and his little tail. Absolutely, absolutely. You gotta stay on your toes. Oh my goodness. It is 9:15. Okay, so I'm going to probably end the stream in a minute and let this stream render and everything for the people that weren't able to make it. You know, they can watch it back, see all the chat and everything. I'm probably gonna play Splatoon and then watch a Barney tape and go to sleep. The next video on the channel might be a highlight from this stream where we're talking about the hit entertainment years and what Mattel could be doing with Barney. I think that'll be really nice for people to see as like a little bite-sized thing and just see everyone talking and to see like everyone's thoughts as well as my own on what Mattel could be doing with Barney. I think that'll be really nice. And again, I wanted to do a video on like my favorite art pieces that I've made for Barney. I would like to do a video on the worst Barney covers. I think those would be really fun, and tier list as well. So just keep an eye on the channel for the next few weeks, as well as a project that D and I might be working on that's also Barney related. So you still plan on doing spotlights for season 5 and 6? Yes, I mentioned that earlier. So I haven't started watching season 5 yet. I was telling people that, you know, I'm done with reviews for the rest of this year, as in like December. 2023 we'll start getting back onto things. I want 2023 to be the rise of Rainbow Line, and I want to start, you know, more spotlights. I very much want to get into the hit entertainment years of Barney, so like spotlights, art stage, just the whole 9 yards. I want to expand and do a lot more things with Barney and Sonic and Splatoon and Power Rangers and just everything that I enjoy. I would love Rainbow Line to be all of that together in 2023. And I'm very excited for where we're heading. Thank you guys again for 3,000 subscribers. We reached that a couple weeks ago, and it still blows my mind that there's so many of you guys here for Barney and just for stuff that I put out. That means the world to me. And again, like I could not have done that without any of you guys here to watch and support and all that kind of stuff. So again, I'm very blessed, I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, and I thank you for joining the stream, and I will talk to you soon. So, I have been Hedge, and I will see you guys very soon. Happy Thanksgiving, and happy early holidays. See you.